One time my parents asked me how I was going to teach my kids Bengali. They feel like it would be really hard, and I was like, well, I'm not going to. And then they're like really shocked, and I was like, did you really think that? Because I mean, I at this point only speak English mostly here.
My grandparents and my parents were always speaking it in the house, so I feel very close to it. I'm very proud of the fact that I can speak it fluently, and I try to practice it as often as I can.
I've been able to keep, both at the same time.
I don't speak much Spanish to anyone outside my family.
A lot of our parents are afraid of us losing what our heritage is, so I think my parents did a good job of, parents and grandparents did a good job of instilling a lot of pride in being a
good representation of somebody in my culture. I've gotten my education.
We definitely complain about when we're kids, but the parents, like your parents don't have this big network of like a community, but they always kind of force their kids to do good in school. You know what I mean? And it sucks, and I guess, it's like, there's negatives of that, but I think it's a really good positive influence they put on their kids, and I think it helps out.
The idea of a curfew is very American, so that's something that I wanted to have implemented on me my whole life, so that I would be able to go outside and have like some time for myself, instead of just going to school and having to come back. Here it's completely different, and because they didn't really know anybody that I was going to school with, and they don't really know the area the way I guess a younger person would know the area. So they never let me go outside.
I remember in grammar school a friend wanted to have a sleepover for her birthday party, and I wasn't really allowed to go. And at the same time, I think I was raised like kind of to feel uncomfortable in that kind of situation, so we didn't really go and sleep over at friends' houses until we were much older. Unless it was like our cousins or something.
I'm not close with anybody in my family, to be truthful.
I'm really close to my family, and friends come and go, but like your family's most important.
A few months ago, maybe like 2 months ago, my parents confronted me, and I guess they've been holding this inside for as long as I've officially been a no animal, like a full vegetarian. And they yelled at me. They thought I was denying my heritage. They thought I was mad at them. They thought I had some grudge that maybe they pissed me off, and this was my way of getting back at them. And we were arguing for a long time, and it took me forever to convince them that I don't dislike them, and it's because I like animals so much that I don't eat animals.
My parents have never disagreed with anything that I've done, really. Both the girlfriends that I've had in the past been white. The one I'm dating now, which is one of the two, is white. And my parents have never disagreed with whom I date, as long as I'm happy.
My parents just wanted me to go to college and get a job, and that job, they never specified what job. So I took that as them giving me freedom to choose anything I want to do.
I feel like they've really grown in terms of like their philosophy and stuff, because they're just like, yeah, just do something that makes you happy.
I don't think they really had a plan other than giving us a good life and like as many opportunities as possible and the best education and giving us the opportunity to really do anything we wanted to do, regardless of where that went.
They always push me to succeed, always push me to push myself. But then you also have the American culture, where the American culture is known as the hustling one. People who work more than 40 hours a week to provide for their families and themselves. And I feel both cultures have, forced me or made me realize that I need to succeed. And in order for me to succeed, I have to push myself. My name is Ricardo Spino, and I'm Colombian American.
My name is Fuad Chowdhury, and I'm Bengali American.
My name is Roxanne, and I'm Filipino American.
Pamela Caguana, I'm Ecuadorian American.